Hey everybody.
Hi everybody. Welcome to our kitchen. If you're not a member of our vlog channel, you've probably never seen it before. Trust me, it's nothing spectacular, is it? Well, anyways, we're gonna try to dye some yarn. I have never done it before, and I read several articles and several videos, and I'm just gonna wing it. Now, I know a lot of you will probably say, hey, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. That's okay, isn't it?
We're just using our imagination.
We're just gonna do it with Kool-Aid.
We're just playing.
We're just playing. We're just playing. And then this is what I have. It's a 100% pure wool, which will felt, so I got to be really careful.
I'm gonna try to
with
do this one.
So I soaked some hanks here. For some reason, the kids lost the plunger, and we had to use a cup. Can you grab one of these hanks out of here?
I probably can, but my fingers got some red Kool-Aid on them, so.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I got them tied up. Just one. Do one. See that? Bring it out a bit, and then we'll bring it over to the pot of.
Ooh, it smells funky.
Smells like wool, don't it? Smells like wool. I'll try not to be too jerky with
With your husband?
my camera. What?
Just kidding.
I'm not a jerk to you. Let's wait. Let's let it. It's actually already, the water is already pretty hot. So, actually, will you take the camera?
Sure.
Okay. Now, I read a great article. You know, I watched a lot of videos that everybody told me to watch, and I read a lot of great articles. But the one I like the most is the one I'm going to follow. So, I put the yarn in where it's barely
Submerged.
Barely submerged. Now, she did not mix the liquid into water first like most people do. She sprinkled the powder where she wanted it. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, I know people probably do that, but she was the only one that I seen do that. So, I'm going to do that. So, Walmart didn't have a lot of Kool-Aid to choose from. So they had no lime, so I mixed the blue and the yellow to make green. I don't know what it's gonna do.
It should work. I heard that works, babe.
I mean, I'm sure it will, but will it work with Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of colors here. And you do want to note that the color in the package is not the color that it really is. You got to look at what Mr. Kool-Aid Man is holding. That's what color it's going to be. So
most of them are red.
Most of them are red and blue.
Blue.
I'm going to go with the cherry.
All right.
First.
Let's see what happens.
I'm just going to sprinkle some cherry in one little spot.
Just in, ooh.
It did say that it can take up to 4 to 5, I read, 4 to 5 packs to really get your yarn
dark.
And then she said to take your little spoon and just kind of
dab it in
a little bit. So it will be darker in some spots, you know, though. I like it. Be kind of cool.
Yeah, like tie-dye a little bit.
I want to make sure that I'm not getting it too hot. Since this is not pre-wash wool, it'll felt. I don't want it to felt, but I still want it to take the color. Now I'm going to try my orange.
Orange?
I made it orange, didn't I?
Is it this one?
Yes, it's probably not going to be very orange.
Let's see what's up with that orange. It looks purpley, but let's see what happens.
Oh, it's like red. I'm just going to put one scoop of that in there. I don't know. I've never done it before.
Hey, never know till it's over.
I wanted to get it inside all the... Let's try this one now. This is supposed to be my green. Oh, it's blue. That's okay. It's blue. This might turn out to be a...
cotton candy.
A weird looking one, but hey. It's my first time. I'm probably doing it wrong. Let's do a... I don't have a lot of colors to choose from. My Walmart didn't have zilch. Let's do pink.
Okay, let's do
pink. I guess yellow.
Just do yellow.
I read that yellow was really hard to take. That you took a lot of yellow to make yellow. But all I have is this one pack left. So we'll see what happens.
Ooh. Ah.
You guys are probably like, you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. And I'm sure I am. But that's okay. I've been known to do things wrong.
It's
a
just
lot.
for fun.
Huh?
It's just for fun.
It is just for fun. I sure wish I would have had some lime there where I was
Now what, you let this simmer for 45 minutes and
no, I think you let it
stir
set for like
occasionally?
30 minutes. No, you just can't really stir it. You just gotta like dab it or something.
No, it's just easy.
Oh, I don't know.
Like yarn soup, you know.
I don't know anything about this.
Ooh, it smells good.
I know. And then you like. That does smell good. Berry blue.
So your yarn smells like a sweet tart?
You rinse it out till it's no more.
And it's really
So
light,
this
huh?
red's gonna mix in with the blue. It should turn purple. And maybe this will turn a little green.
A little bit, looks like
It is, isn't it?
Nice.
Not much yellow though.
That's okay, there's good transition there. Looks like sherbet. Sherbet.
Some places are gonna be a lot darker and others like along the top.
That's fine.
This is so much fun, you guys.
It is pretty cool.
I've seen people on the internet. I watched so many videos and read so many blogs on this. I've seen them dyeing with sprinkles and
Easter egg dots or Easter egg dyes.
People told me about that in the comments. I meant to get some regular dye at Walmart, you know, the food coloring, but they didn't have any. So my Walmart doesn't have anything for some reason.
I'm gonna try dipping yarn in all kinds of stuff now. See what it does to it.
But I know with like the dots and stuff, like sprinkles, you gotta add vinegar because it has to have acid for wool. But
in order to adhere to it or something?
yeah,
or for it to absorb it?
something. But this Kool-Aid, I guess, already has it. I don't know.
It's pretty acidic.
So
Guarantee it's got some acids in it.
let's let it set. See what happens, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, there's a look. We're gonna let it set for a bit. It's
yummy.
simmering on really low. I'm just gonna keep kind of jotting at it every once in a while so it doesn't felt. Since I don't have pre-wash, I don't want it to felt up on me. All right. Well, okay. So mine hasn't been. I'm just concerned that it's gonna felt because I didn't buy pre-wash wool, which I will do next time. But I'm new. I'm new. I don't know what to do. That's a movie quote. Anyways, Joe Dirt. If you guys ever seen that. Anyways. So I didn't know that I did it wrong. I'm really concerned that it's gonna felt. Don't mind my kids fighting in the background. That's just an everyday thing here. So I'm gonna take mine off and I'm going to take it to the sink. And it said, when I watched, run water in it, cold water. Don't mess with it until it runs clear. That's what I was told. That's what I read anyway. So I don't know. Hey, what's wrong with you guys? Nothing? What are you doing?
Coloring yarn.
Coloring yarn. Okay.
Here we go.
I'm going to try to pull it out without
Tangling it.
I'm not too good at it, so I really don't get along well with Hanks. Oh, some of it didn't get dyed. That's okay. There'll be some white mixed in it.
Yeah.
Like I said, first time. And the color is washing out of it.
Well, you could let it sit longer next time.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good, really. Oh, man. Hey, I like it.
It is being nice, Mr. Bob. I like that dark red down there, though. That's really pretty.
Nice.
What do you think, Eli? Is it cool?
I love it.
Turn out good?
Why are you dropping? She dropped a barbecue chip on my yarn, bud. Oh, well.
That one will smell like barbecue.
I'm sure it won't hurt it. Now I guess you just rinse it until your water runs clear. And that's what I'll do. My hands are stained up, so whenever I do my next tutorial, you're going to know why I got red all over my hands. If you watch this video, if you
So
did.
when I got red marks all over my face and body, you know who beat me?
Yes, you'll know that too.
Caught you red-handed.
That red's beautiful. I'm dyeing my next Hank.
It did turn out
all
good.
that
Look
dark
at
red.
that. Kool-Aid worked really good, and that wasn't even very long. What was that, like 5 to 10 minutes?
It was about 10 minutes or so. It wasn't long because I was scared of it melting.
But it seems to be in there pretty good, the color. Good job,
I didn't
babe.
get some of the bottom, I guess. But hey, Mr. Bob's gonna do one now. So let me set this to the side. Turn this off and dump out some of this water. Okay, so I made this hat I have a tutorial for it, tutorial number 707, in case you guys didn't see it. It's felted already. I used this exact same wool. I crocheted the summer hat, and then I felted it. Now I'm going to dye it.
All right.
But I'm going to put the collar in the water first. I'm going to do it red.
Get a more consistent coverage.
Yeah. So I'm using like cherry or black cherry
That look
and
cool.
tropical punch. Probably need a lot because to cover the hat. I don't know how much it needs. I'm winging it. That's how we roll around this house.
Fine.
Hey, I wing it all.
You can be the wingman, Goose.
Goose, he dies. I'm Maverick.
I'm Maverick Dog.
Top Gun. We do a lot of movie quotes. If you guys don't watch our vlog channel, we do a lot of movie quotes on there. But if you watch it, you already know we do lots of movie quotes.
What are you doing, Buckwheat? Oh.
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna stir this up.
Ooh, it looks like shark-infested water.
Who's a sandwich?
Whoa, there goes some wool floating by.
Whose sandwich is
It's
that?
like an apparition, an orb.
Oh man,
That's a my sandwich over there. Looks like shark-infested water.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, don't catch the hat on fire.
Oh yeah. I better not do that.
Ooh, it's gonna be
And
awesome.
this way first, right?
Flip it upside down.
This way?
I'd flip it upside down. Yeah. Just push it down in there.
And I'm gonna have to reblock it after this. That's all right. Now I'm gonna let this, since it's already felted, I'm gonna let it simmer, I guess, 30 minutes. See how much color it'll take. I don't have to worry about it felting. So we'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Or a second. Okay, so I rinsed my hat, and I'm gonna go set it in my room on a bowl and wet block it.
Shape it up, block
Shape
it up.
and then tomorrow it'll be like it was, but red.
Nice. That's
I'm gonna
mine.
do another one. We're almost done here.
Did you about to drink my coffee?
I did. I don't want any of that.
That's okay.
I'm gonna do one, and then Mr. Bob's gonna do one, and that's it. That will be all that we're going to do. So I'm gonna do this one purple and blue.
Ooh, purple and blue.
Hey,
It's pretty dark purple.
I wonder if anybody.
It smells delicious.
Maybe I'll have a giveaway one day on my channel and give away Bagoday's first dyed pinks. Because the yard's nice.
And one will be by Mr. Bot, so
Yeah. That would be a cool giveaway. Wouldn't it?
should increase in value over the years.
I don't want that. Yeah, I do. That'd be fine. Now I got blue. Well, that didn't take much, did it?
See those Hanks on Pawn Stars one day.
Going for high dollars.
They'll have to bring in an expert.
You're such a nerd. Wish. You wish.
That smells awesome.
Does it? Smells like I'm using way too much Kool-Aid, and I probably
It smells
am.
like I'm inhaling a bunch of Kool-Aid dust. And
But you know what?
and wool.
Sure is fun making a mess.
It is.
Why is it fun making that?
You know why it's fun
you
making
know
a
why
mess.
you make them
You of
all
all people.
Hi, Eli. You're Mr. King Mess Maker.
And you have a great time doing it,
I
don't
want to
you?
be Mr. Bod's son.
You are Mr. Bod's son.
Hey, you're Mr. Bod's son and Mrs. Bod's son, but you're also King Messy. Out of all my children,
Leviathan.
King of what?
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Is that some type of Nintendo game?
No, it's a computer game.
Oh, computer game? Look at me, I'm old school. I'm still stuck in Nintendo era.
It's a
You're like first
pet
gen
on-
NES.
It's a pet on
How do you use this duck hunt gun?
Well, we got the Nintendo Switch.
It's a,
That's new,
it's
isn't
a,
it?
It's a
It's like 10th gen.
Oh, I'm still stuck in that 1985 first Nintendo.
Mom,
You guys remember that? What, bud?
Yeah, trying to use the duck hunt gun.
it's a pet on my computer.
What is it?
King Leviathan is a pet on the computer.
A pet.
King Leviathan.
Yeah.
Like your pet,
It
Clark.
has a crown on it.
Like
Really?
Clark.
Golden.
A golden crown.
Clark's outside. In case anybody wonders, Clark is our bloodhound, if you guys haven't seen him.
Well, if you haven't heard him anyway.
Heard him in the video. He's a wild bargain. He likes to go outside a lot and bark at everybody that walks by and smell or sense some.
He likes to knock Crystal down over backwards in her chair.
Yes, he does that often. He owns me. For some reason, he thinks
he owns you.
Okay. So this is a true story about Clark. If I'm sitting on the couch and he'll come up and sit beside me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sits up there like, you know, like a grown man. He sits like this, and he's taller than me when I'm sitting there.
It's funny looking.
It's funny looking, but we'll just be sitting there together. And if anybody, kids, Eric, try to come near me, he gets right up on my lap and lays and stares him down, don't he? And
Yeah.
Eric will just mess with him, and he'll come up and try to give me a hug. Of course, he'll be going.
Yeah, he'll separate us. He'll put his big snout right in between us.
He doesn't want anybody to mess with me whenever he's getting loved by his mom, does
he's
he?
jealous. He's possessive.
Oh, yeah, he really is. Anyways, how's this looking?
Let's see. Ooh, it looks like a grapey, bluey, raspberry. Good time.
Got a lot of grape in it, but we'll see. All right, we'll turn off camera for a bit. My purple and blue one. The blue is really pretty in it.
Wow, that turned out great, didn't it?
Yeah, but I left it too long. You can tell it started to get really frizzy. I got to make sure and get super wash wool next time, and not the
kind that
not
felt
the
real
kind
easy.
that felt easy. I think it would
I
have
like
turned
the
out
color
better.
though. That looks cool.
You think?
Yeah,
Wish
good
it
job.
would have
I like
more blue, but
the light purple in it too. It makes it have that like shiny.
if I would have left it longer, it probably would have got darker. But it was starting to get all weird. So
Yeah, it looks good.
see how it's all fuzzy, like it's getting felty looking.
Trying to picture it in like a sweater form or a hat form.
Well, now you just rinse the water out of them, I guess, and then or all the Kool-Aid till it runs clear,
Yeah.
and then
let it dry.
wring it out, let it dry. Mr. Bob's gonna do one, and that's it.
Yeah.
Mr. Bob's over here doing some stuff, and I don't even know what he's doing.
I'm just having fun.
Sorry for the dirty plate.
I just
that
put-
was Mr. Bob's.
Look, I laid it out on some saran wrap, and then as I put the colors on, I'm just rolling it up, like keeping the ends open,
Yeah.
and then.
Did you read this?
No, I just did it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's up with the Nintendo controller? Or PS4
Do that in there
controller?
for nostalgic purposes.
It's
Actually,
not,
that's a PS4.
I was gonna say, it's a PS4. They didn't have them when we were kids. Nostalgia. You're silly, Mr. Bot. I wonder what this is gonna. You're gonna put it in the water, right?
Yeah.
I seen them doing this with the sprinkles.
Oh, I could probably put some glitter and sprinkles on it.
If we had some, yeah.
Look, and then I squish it. Not for any particular reason, but look, it's just a yarn burrito. Yarn burrito.
Oh yeah.
Many layers of color. The ends are open.
Guys, hey, don't laugh at us because remember, this is our first time. We're
just
just
having fun.
actually just doing it kind of for fun and to make a big old mess in our kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dye this one. I'm gonna make something out of that, so I'm gonna leave that undyed.
It's a good thing I don't like Kool-Aid too much, or else I'd be disappointed in all these.
Yeah, I don't really like Kool-Aid. Well, you know what? I got the big containers of Kool-Aid that already have sugar in them.
You like yarn more than Kool-Aid.
I love yarn more than Kool-Aid.
Okay. This is gonna be nice. I know it's gonna work.
How much water? You just gonna overflow with water or what?
No, I don't know how much you put in there.
You better get it hot. You gotta get it. I think you get it hot first. Hot, Mr. Pod. Look at all the fuzz that come on my hands from that last yarn starting to felt up or something, being weird on me.
You are making.
All right, so Mr. Pod's making a big mess, getting dye on the floor and stuff.
Okay, here it goes. It's my yarn burrito.
Wonder what's gonna
Wish me
happen.
luck. It floats.
They all float down here. You say it, Mr. Bod. You say it so good.
They all float. And you'll float too. No,
It
that wasn't very good.
was. It sounded just like Pennywise. Maybe you need something heavy to put in there to hold it down.
It just needs soaked.
Oh, you need a water. How's the water gonna get in it with?
It's going.
Don't have gas in here. Oh, is there another burner on?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, maybe my stove wasn't so janky.
Jinkies. There we go.
I wonder what this is gonna look like.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Hey, if it turns out brown, that'll be awesome.
I'm thinking Dr. Seuss meets Cotton Candy Carnival Guy.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna look like.
I don't know, Mr. Bod. I don't know.
If Dr. Seuss worked at a carnival.
There's
and he had
mine.
Cotton candy.
Yeah, that's what it's
then
gonna look
that's what
like.
it's gonna look like, yeah.
This
Beautiful.
first one I did looks a little whack. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but it's whack looking still.
It's whack looking.
I don't know.
You could crochet a pack of sweethearts with it.
It looks like a pack of nerds or something. I don't know. It looks like candy. I would prefer the colors to be more saturated, but like I said, the wool was felting and I couldn't leave it in much longer. I just don't want people to leave me negative comments telling me how bad a job I did. I already know I did.
You're just worried they're
No.
going to see my job and leave you negative comments.
I know that I did a bad job. I know I didn't do it correctly, but it was just for fun. It was just my first
I thought
time.
it turned out cool.
Well, it's all right.
That's just me. Who am I?
You're my supportive husband. You
Chopped
have to
liver.
say
I
that.
have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to, if it looked like crap, I'd tell you.
You would not.
Yes,
You
I
know you would hurt my feelings. You're not. Hey,
You're making crafts. If I can't critique you honestly, what
Hey.
good am I?
babe, you would never do anything, say anything to hurt my feelings. You would lie. But unlike me with yarn reviews, I'll say it's crap if it's crap. I don't care about that.
I would lie if I actually thought it was gonna hurt your feelings. But I know if I said, "Hey, your yarn that you dyed is kind of, iffy," you wouldn't cry about that.
I
I could say,
wouldn't.
"Hey, let's do it like this next time. Let's wrap it up like a burrito," and you go, "Ah, that's stupid."
I wouldn't. I wouldn't cry. I know it's not the greatest, but hey,
Yeah, it looks
for
good.
its first timer yarn, I really like the dark red. I wish I could have got that
Oh, that's right where you poured the packet.
first packet. I'll work on it. I'll do it some
Yeah,
more.
the purple lightened up a lot, didn't it?
Yeah, it did lighten up. I couldn't leave it long.
Ooh, it smells
Ooh,
like salon.
Salon,
Yeah, like perm or something.
a perm.
Sheep perm.
Had a lot of perms, have you, Mr. Bod?
I've smelled a lot of them.
My mom used to make me get perms when I was little, all
My
the time.
grandma come home and it smelled just like a perm.
You know what I hated
Never
about it
forget
though?
that. It's like a moth.
I had long hair. I've always had long hair. She made me perm my bangs. My mom would.
It's pretty funny. You got any pictures?
Yes, I do have a
I
picture.
want to see that. Let's put the picture up there.
Okay, so this is Mini Evelyn. This is me. This is Mini Ev, I think. Only with
just like
only
Evelyn.
with blonde hair. Eli got that blonde hair that he has from me. Now this is what my mom used to make me go to school like.
You look like DJ Tanner.
I don't know how old I was here. Look at me. She made me perm my bangs. I say, Mom, please don't make me perm my bangs. They get real curly and my forehead shows. And she's like, no, it's going to look funny if your bangs aren't permed. So actually, I'm laughing right there because I know my bangs are permed.
Your mom just knew it'd frame your full house face.
All right, he's going to undo his. I'm having a feeling he's going to make a big old mess on the counter, but...
No, I squeezed it out in the bag. I'm going to rinse that out.
Oh, you're going to... Yeah, it looks cool, though. It smells good.
It does smell good.
My Hardcore Kool-Aid. You got some good yellow down there. Better
Look at that.
better yellow than I got in mine.
Look at these stripies.
Go rinse it till it's clear. I'll clean up this. Okay, guys. Are you ready to see our finished dye jobs? Remember, it was our first time. It was our first time. Don't forget that when you see it, okay? I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, here they are. Here's the hat, which has to set overnight like that because it's super wet. And here's my hanks. Let's see. Here's the first one I did. It looks kind of weird if you ask me, but that's how. It's a little wet still. I'm gonna I just wanted to hank them up to show you guys. I'm going to unhank them and let them dry the rest of the way. But that's the color on that one. This one I thought turned out pretty cool. I kind of like it. I don't know. Kind of makes me think of a friend of mine that might like that.
Rose.
Rose. And this one's Mr. Bod's. It's cool. It's a light colored. It reminds me of something. Oh, what does that remind me of? I don't know.
Does it remind you of a yarn you already have?
It reminds me of a yarn I already have. Like Caroline cakes. You did Caroline cakes, Mr.
Ooh,
Bod.
yeah.
So
Great
that's
stuff.
our first dye-in job. Well,
Not
You
too
know.
shabby with Kool-Aid.
I don't know. It's cool, Kool-Aid.
It's good.
The red hat will definitely take some. I'm about to pin that down and stuff. Wet block it. But anyways, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed our banter and our non-professional dye jobs. Remember, please do not laugh at us in the comment section.
And nobody died during this video.
Except for this yarn. Bye, everybody.
Bye.